I know this one. It's on the tip of my tongue. I know it definitely starts with an L.
It's Nepal.
Or ends with an L.
Don't worry, sweetie. You were about to get it.
You weren't.
You know him from some of your favorite shows. He's played memorable characters on New Girl, American Horror Story, Ugly Betty. He's been starring alongside Cedric the Entertainer in The Neighborhood. Please welcome back to People Now, Max Greenfield. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We did a little research and realized that you were here exactly 1 year ago on this date. Last year.
Is that right?
That's right. This is officially like Max Greenfield Day.
This is just when I come out to New York.
This is
and I
it.
see you guys.
January 30th, 31st. That's
planned that way.
Yeah. What's the past like 365 days been for you? If you could sum it all up.
Day by day.
Yeah. Let's start. Let's just do a general. Let's do a flyover.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems like things are going well.
Yeah.
All right.
Things going well.
Well, we'll talk to you now and then in a year. Come back exactly on this day.
I can't wait.
Okay.
Can we schedule that now?
Yeah. Can we prepare the books? He's here. Okay,
Let's talk about The Neighborhood. Such a funny show. We've had Cedric the Entertainer on our show as well. He's so funny.
I'm a fan.
Yeah. What is it like working with him?
He's the best. We've you step into these shows, you never know how it's going to be. You hope for the best, and this has been one of those where I just every day you're like, I can't believe like this keeps getting better.
Yeah.
And he's really wonderful to work with. I mean, he's so involved in the whole show and the writing and the stories because he's an executive producer of the show, and he really he shapes a lot of where the show is going. He works really closely with Jim Reynolds, who created the show, and for me, it's really nice because I feel so safe and taken care of by both him and Jim, and it's just I can't say enough good things.
I feel like it's got to be one of those things where over time, and now you've been doing it a little bit, that there develops like a shorthand, right? And like just like maybe layers and layers of inside jokes and whatever that would just kind of add to the chemistry.
Yeah, I mean, how long have you guys been working?
Yeah, no, it's the same thing. Like
4 years,
there's like a whole subtext of every situation going on. Right?
Yeah, and there's like a real, I think you hope to build a trust, and once that's established, then it leaves you open to do all the things you really want to do on the show and really ultimately just have fun.
Yeah.
And that's what we do each week, and apparently that's
It's working. Yeah, it turns out.
Yeah, it's nice.
You posted this really cute video to Instagram a few days ago, cast and crew singing happy birthday to your 10-year-old.
I know.
Lily.
This was the best.
Yeah, this must have been really cool. Does she watch your shows? Is it something like you guys sit down and watch The Neighborhood?
She watches The Neighborhood. Yeah, she loves it, and she loves coming to set, and she's been a real part of. She's made a real name for herself on the set.
Yeah.
And,
what does she do when she's on set?
we put her to work.
Yeah. Not just looming around here.
I go, this is everyone's intern for the day. Anyone can tell her to do anything, and she's ready to go to work. And she honestly is like happy to do it.
Yeah, so is she interested in being in the business?
I don't know, maybe. I mean, she loves coming to set. Being on a multicam, we shoot in front of a live studio audience, so it's much different from a regular show. And there's an excitement, and there's a real energy there, and everybody's having a good time, and like the rehearsal's big and fun, and people are moving around, and there's a lot of different there's a lot of episodes where you have like props and stuff. I think there's like a snake this week.
Oh wow.
So
okay.
she's like, this is the coolest.
Yeah, well, I mean,
ever.
And how cool for you as a dad, right? That she's old enough to kind of like partake and appreciate it to some degree, right? Like, oh, this is what my dad does. Yeah.
It's the greatest.
2 kids. So, what is your favorite part of dad life right now, this phase?
Well, here's a fun picture of us.
That looks like a fun day.
That was at
Legoland?
It was the end of the day at Legoland.
Yeah.
Worn out. What's my favorite? I mean, I love my kids. They're great. It's being a father has completely changed my life for the better. It's very tiring. I'm exhausted. And that's pretty much
That's it, yeah.
It's great and very tiring.
Yeah. You know, one thing, I've got 2 little girls, and since the Kobe Bryant death and all of that that's come out of it, the hashtag like girl dad has become a thing, and being a father of girls is being talked about. But when it comes to being a dad of a girl, like what sticks out to you about that experience that maybe you love?
You know, I don't really know. I try not to think. She's my child. I don't know that I ever think of her as like, you know, my daughter as opposed to my son. I mean, obviously there's differences, but you know, I love her the same exact way, and I also I also try not to put anything on it where it's like, you know, you're a girl, so you're gonna experience this.
Right.
You know, like I don't want her to feel like oh, should I be worried about this? Should I feel like I'm the underdog? Should I feel like I'm working against something? I'm like, no, you can figure that out on your own. Hopefully you'll never encounter it. And if you do, we're here to talk to you about it and work through it.
But just kind of equipping like, hey, take on the world just like anyone else, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I like that approach. Let's talk about New Girl. I'm sure everyone asks you about New Girl, but we miss it. Had such a great run on Fox. When's the last time you got together with some of the cast? Is there going to be a reunion? I'm sure no one's ever asked you that before.
There's a lot of text change. Jake and I text a lot. Everybody's pretty busy. And then we'll run into each other every so often at some event or a party. Everybody also has kids now, except for Lamorne. Lamorne's running around. But it takes whatever the jobs, the kids, and everything. I wish we saw each other more, but I'm sure we see each other every once in a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's
It's always a fun it's like where you fall back into the exact same patterns and rhythms you had when we were seeing each other every day for 18 of 24 hours.
Yeah. And besides The Neighborhood and that, fans know and love you from Ugly Betty. You're on that for a while, and we've been obviously talking a lot about that heartbreaking news. The creator, Sylvia Horta, passed away recently. What do you remember about him and being a part of that experience?
He was wonderful. He gave me this job at a time in my life where I was feeling pretty unemployable.
Really?
Yeah, where you're just auditioning for stuff and you're like, I'm not getting anything. And he was one of the first people to go, I really want this guy on the show. And he originally wanted me to play, I believe, a different role in the show, and really fought hard for me, and was one of the first people who did this. Was an experience that I then faced a lot, where there was a creator of a show who was like, this is the guy we want, and the network being like, you can't just bring us one choice. And I go, oh God, no. And then me becoming the guy where it's like, okay, well, let's compromise between the guy you like and the guy we like, and we'll find something. And you're like, oh no.
So he really went to bat for you.
Yeah, he really championed me early on, and I'll never forget that. And he was a really wonderful, bright, really sweet guy. And he created a beautiful show.
Yeah. All right, last thing. You're very busy. You're also in Promising Young Woman.
Yeah.
So only seen a trailer so far. It comes out in April.
Yeah,
but this looks really good. What can you tease about it?
I don't know. I can't teach much. This is a real spoiler, a movie, and but it is. I've never seen a movie like this.
Really?
I think I've read some of the stuff that came out of Sundance. I think it's like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah. The trailer alone gets me so hyped for it.
Yeah, it's. I was shocked when I read the script, and then I thought, God, you're really gonna have to do a great job setting the tone for this, or hitting the tone with this movie. And Emerald Fennell, who wrote and directed it, did such a phenomenal job. And Carey Mulligan, who's in it, is just incredible. The two.
Bo Burnham is in it.
Yeah,
one of my favorite comedians.
It's just, the movie is really something that, and which is so hard to do these days. It's something you've never seen before, and there are moments of it that are truly uncomfortable and funny and shocking, and it's a swing.
Well, we're pumped.
Yeah.
And that is a big.
Should be.
That's a big statement, that we've never seen
Yeah,
before.
if you watch the trailer, I believe it.
All right.
I could not believe it when I saw it.
All right. Well, we're pumped for that and everything going on with you, man. Thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you.
You can watch The Neighborhood Monday nights at 8 p.m. on CBS.